It's that time of year again where you gotta put stuff together for your children. Listen, I'm all about it. I have everything ranging from babies to teenagers because in my book, teenagers are still children. And trust me, when my kids are teenagers, they will still be getting Easter baskets. I will have all of the timestamps for each age bracket like in the description box below, as well as everything that I mentioned in the video. These are just a few ideas to get your creative juices flowing. If I mention something that's tailored to my child, like art or gaming, think about what your child is interested in and then go with that. You do you. For me, I try not to limit myself to just Easter items. I want to incorporate spring items so that way we can use them even after Easter. Oh, another thing that I encourage you to do is think outside the box when presenting your Easter baskets or gifts, because we only use Easter baskets once a year. I'd rather present them in something that will be used over and over again. One year I did a dump truck. I've seen someone do like an outdoor swing. So many different things. You just look it up on Pinterest. They've got really creative ideas. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start off with babies. It's been a minute since I've had a baby, but I was thinking about using teething rings or teethers. So they have teething necklaces and they also have fun like produce looking teethers. Another thing to consider getting is a spring themed board book. Obviously we need to go with the board books because the kids like to put things in their mouth and they also like to just randomly rip stuff. Next up is a plush toy. My daughter is 10 and still uses her little plush toys. And I think it'd be so cute and appropriate if you found like a spring related animal, maybe like a sheep or a bunny, or even a little chick. But the one I found actually kind of helps the baby go to sleep. So it's kind of for you and for the baby. Also consider bath toys. Children love to play in water. Get them toys to encourage that play. I found these cool stacking blocks. So they're different shapes and they have different peg holes. So it works the fine motor skills as well. For toddlers, I figured bubbles. So I feel like bubbles are a go-to. If you don't want to use the one for yourself, you can also use these electric bubble makers. Perfect and convenient. Another one are these different shaped magnets. We used to have them in the classroom and the kids love them. You can make so many things from the triangle, the rectangle, and the square. You just build, you can stack, it's awesome. I also found these name puzzles. How cute! They're wooden, they have some weight to them. They also help your child learn their names and letter recognition. Next, I found this egg matching game. Basically, they're different shapes, so you can learn the shapes and colors all within this game. Next up is play food, and this is a good way to introduce gardening to your child. Play-Doh is a fabulous sensory activity for preschoolers. You can really use their imagination. They're using their fine motor skills as well. And Play-Doh has so many different accessories that goes with the Play-Doh, so you can really tailor your child's interest to them. I also found this kit, which is perfect for little explorers. They've got everything you need to go and explore the outdoors. For this age group, I went for a Lift the Flat book. I feel like this is appropriate because they're at that age where they understand to lift and look for something. I got this truck springtime book last year. It helps with counting and it helps with animal recognition. This is another one of my go-to, like for stocking stuffer, Easter, Valentine's Day, anything like that, is bath paint and bath crayons. Listen, I know, it sounds like it's counterintuitive, but it really is awesome. Not only does the crayon help your child, practice their writing, but it also expresses themselves in the bath and they can paint and rinse off with ease. I don't know about you, but the toddlers and preschoolers that I know are obsessed with Peppa Pig, and old girl is always in muddy puddles. I think it's important for children to go outside and explore different types of weather. Us as adults, we don't always stay inside when it's raining. We still have things to do, and I think it's important for kids to understand that and kind of explore the outdoors even when it's raining. So what better way to do that than with rain boots and a rain jacket and a matching umbrella set? Next up, I found this gardening set I think would be great for those with gardens and who have little helpers who want to be involved in the whole gardening process. So for this age group, chalk. Get them outside, outdoors, and get them to express themselves. So I've seen outside chalk now. They're square so that they don't roll away. I've seen glitter chalk and I've seen like tie-dye chalk. For this age group, I was thinking search and find books would be fun for them. For me, since I'm extra, I would go for a spring-related search and find book, but give whatever you find. Something else that isn't like super shocking or unexpected would be maybe Barbies or toy figures. Barbies are super easy to get. I think they're less than $10. Or if your child has a lot of Barbies, just get accessories to go with them. My daughter loves getting accessories. If not Barbies, think about Legos or cars or anything that interests your child. Also found this birdhouse painting kit situation, which I think would be so fun, especially in the spring. In our other apartment, we lived on the 3rd floor, and we would have these little chickadees come in and make their nest every single year, and it was just so fun to watch. I like to consider card games. When I was working with kids in after-school program, we loved playing Monopoly Deal. It was a game that you can play with 2 players, or I think it's up to 4 or 6. It's an awesome game because it helps kids strategize and helps them use their math skills. For books with this age group, I would go with graphic novels. They're not just comics, it's a wide range of topics. I would say go for something like that, really interests your child in reading. I also found a growing kit. So this is kind of if your child doesn't really want to be in the dirt, but they're interested in watching things grow, this would be a good idea for them. Another game to consider is HAYSTAX puzzles. It's like a brain game. For the HAYSTAX game, it's basically a challenge game. So you get a card and animal figurines, and each card has a different setup of the animals that you have to put together. Another game that I do have is called Throw Burrito. It's basically like a dodgeball card game. I don't know, but it sounds really silly and it would be perfect for this age group. So for this age group and the books, I'd go for challenge books. I might go for specific novels, maybe geared toward middle school. And then I would maybe even consider the Wreck This journal. We got my daughter the Wreck This journal for Christmas and she loves it. For this age group, I found a do-it-yourself terrarium kit. This would be a great idea because they can contain it all in one. They have it in their room and it doesn't take too much effort to care for it. Next up, I've got accessories. So accessories could be anything from like bucket hats to fun socks, sunglasses, lip gloss, anything like that. Any fun little things to put in there for them. Also consider a Bluetooth speaker or headphones. We got my daughter Bluetooth headphones for Christmas and she uses them all the time. It's great because it doesn't restrict her or keep her in one place and she doesn't have to carry her tablet around with her. Last, for this age group, it's probably more tailored to me and my child, but my kid loves art and I found these really cool art sets with the easel built inside and it came with the paper and canvas. If your child doesn't like art, maybe consider something that they do like. Oh, and this age group is gonna get one more suggestion than the others. Consider giving your child a video game gift card. If it's like Fortnite, they have V-Bucks, or Roblox, it's Robux. You can use real money to buy game money and therefore they can do more things within the game. And it's fun for her to build her life or play whatever game it is to the full extent. For this age group, consider novel books or magazines. When I was a teenager, I loved 17 magazine, Teen Vogue, Teen People, all of the things. And if I were to get like 3 magazines at once, I would lose my mind. Same with books. I loved reading, I loved mysteries. Think about what your child is interested in and maybe go towards that. Next up, I've got a portable charger. So my daughter's not a teenager yet, but I remember there were times where my phone would die and then I'd get in trouble because I didn't answer my parents' phone calls. And it's just no fun having a dead phone. So they can bring their chargers with them to class or to practice, and then this way they always have a charged phone. I was a unique teenager and I was very organized. So on this list, I'm adding pen and notepad. This notepad has a bunch of sticky notes, it has different colors, it's got different sizes, and this would be ideal for teenagers who are really studying or have difficult classes, might need things to reference back to. I was a doodler, so I really valued good pens. If your child is the same way, consider investing in good quality products for them. Next on my list, I've got hygiene products. Stay with me. For girls, it might be the face mask. It might be, new body butter. For guys, it might be cologne or aftershave. I don't know what guys use these days. But think of things that could really encourage that hygienic practice. Last but not least, listen, I try not to give gift cards, but sometimes it just works. At that age, they have places to go, things to do, but not the money to do it. And in this case, I think gas cards for teenagers are a great idea, fast food gift cards for teenagers are a great idea, and clothes gift cards are a great idea. This is just another form of money, but it's more specific and thought out and tailored to them. I hope this video encouraged you to go outside of the candy box and do a little something different this Easter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.